Hey, what is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and Degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. So, we got kind of a different setup here. My desktop being super weird, and my internet is down. So, I'm having a hotspot off of my phone to my laptop. So bear with me. So, if this setup works right here off of a hotspot, I'll be super surprised. So, guys, shout out to you in the chat. Shout out to you guys in the live stream right now. So obviously we're seeing this Bitcoin re-rally happen right now. We had it bounce off of the low of 40,000. People were thinking that we were going to go towards filling that CME gap, but if you read the title, it says, "Are we all wrong about Bitcoin?" So, and also, guys, if I'm lagging out and this setup doesn't actually work, and the hotspot isn't given a really good connection, and I just keep dropping out, I might end up just stopping the stream. But we'll see. We'll power through. I still want to, as best as I can, provide you guys with some content, showing my trades that I'm in. And right now, I'm just going to go on my phone and just kind of listen back and see if this stream is just going to be garbage audio. See how it's looking. Okay. If this stream is just going to be garbage audio. Oh, it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad, guys. All right, so I'm so surprised. Okay, so let's see. Hopefully we're receiving enough video. We'll hopefully maintain some smooth streaming, and we will just we'll get right into it. So we'll just we're going to go into this view, go back into Firefox, and all right. So if we look right now at the overall market, guys, coin market cap, Bitcoin is sitting at, and put a muscles up in the chat if you guys are trading right now and you're getting gains. If you made some money, let me know if you kind of saw your portfolio go down a bit. You know, sometimes a little scary when your portfolio goes down, but it was just a basic retrace. So right now we got Bitcoin sitting at $42,750. Got Ethereum at 2,218. We have BNB at $242. We haven't heard too much news about BNB and CZ as of late. I think we're going to see some developments coming out of that. The BNB price in the 240s. BNB at its all-time high was at close to $500 $600, which is pretty crazy. You know, Binance Smart Chain definitely still competitor. But Solana is what we're looking out for. Solana already back up to $74. We saw Solana has just been growing substantially when it comes to their total value locked on chain. They're number 5 now in the spot of DeFi Llama with 117 protocols. The 1 month change is 110% in their total value locked, and the stables and the 24-hour volume all increasing in the past month, which is really awesome. So if you look, one of the protocols that I've been watching out for is Orca and Radium, and there's also Jupiter. Let me see. Jupiter's in here somewhere. Can't find it. Maybe Jupiter is just the router that Orca uses for swapping. But then you got Jito. That's the big one where everyone, not everyone, but if you were able to get part of the airdrop on Jito. And so yeah, Orca is what I've been looking at. The volume on the 1 month change here is really substantial, 123%. And then Radium, looking at Radium, is a 70%. And so it's really key to watch out for these ecosystems and actually the native tokens and the dexes that are on Solana. So you go and look at the price of Solana right now. It is sitting at $74.72. And yeah, I mean that bounced very quickly. Like, it's interesting, Solana went to 69. and or actually, did it go to let's see here, because just in this recent dip, it went to, yeah, it went to $67, and it already recovered back into $75. So that's what a lot of these strong altcoins are doing right now. They are dipping pretty substantial, not too much, but enough to, if you're in a leverage trade, that would definitely stop you out and then give you not, possibly give you an opportunity or not to get back in and then catch these rides here. So let's look at the other coins. See what's Cardano, 60 cents. Cardano's been doing very well. Cardano's getting back up into that dollar range. I think Cardano is still strong project, good DeFi. It has a lot going for it in the terms of the narrative on Cardano. It's definitely a long-term play. You just have to know when to sell. All right, so shout out to you guys watching. If and not get see, it's higher than recommended. Let's see. All right, so just trying to get the stream. Hopefully, it is just cooperating, and you guys can bear with me. But I really want to show you guys some technicals here. I want to show you one of the coins that I like to follow, XYO. And XYO recently saw a massive pump, 150%, and now it retraced from that pump 150% down a good 40%. But if you look at the RSI here and you see that we are in a great buy zone, this is definitely for me, in my opinion, on my bag, where I would like to accumulate for the bull run, because when this coin moves, it really likes to move, and we can see in the bull market where this coin really did some traction. Good 300%, and from this move, from where we're at right now, I mean, I would suspect, with XYO being a kind of almost like a hidden gem oracle, that we could see a 900, 1000% move just to get back up into even the half point of what the all-time highs were. And yeah, it's just and you can trade this. The thing is like, I haven't seen any XYO perpetuals. It's mostly spot, which actually could help projects that actually don't have perpetuals sometimes. We look at Doge. Doge is looking really good on the 4-hour. We actually got in on a buy-in at around 8 cents. Now we're sitting at 9 cents too. If we look at our current, and Injective has just been doing amazing. Injective, you think it's done, and then it just keeps going. It just doesn't stop. It just moved another 12% off of its $32 retrace, and it's it's wild. I've been wanting to get into this, and I thought, I was just like, oh, I can't see an entry. It's just like, where can I get an entry? Because you keep thinking that, okay, it's moved up so much. Is it going to move back down? We look at let's look at the point of control on the 4-hour. And hopefully we can get this looking correctly. And see that what's interesting on Injective is like it sets the point of control and all these value area lows, because it's moved up so much from this price range right here, and now we're just in price discovery territory, where it's just it's going insane. It's going parabolic, is what you would say. It's definitely going parabolic at this point. So AVAX is actually looking really good if we want to talk about some altcoins, other altcoins. AVAX, in terms of, let's see if we look at, where did I have those? Oh, let's look at AVAX because I had some nice levels set on here. I liked this chart that I had going. Look at the 4 hour, and if you look here, we're in an uptrend. We broke off the trend line. We're gonna get back into the trend line. We're trading back into the trend line, going back to 42.92. And we could see a movement back into the price range of $45, which was the previous wick high right here. And we have two different previous wick highs. We got 43 and we got 45. So that's why I have it marked right here, which would put us back into the trend line and also into the ascending wedge here, which if it breaks out of this ascending wedge, it would do the same thing that Bitcoin did in this exact same kind of chart here, where you see a breakout of a bullish ascending wedge. Little bit of a price choppy action right here, but you can see that we marked the 3 points of rejection and then the move to the upside. So right now, 42,700, Bitcoin in 42,700 with a good RSI on the daily as well. If we look at the 4 hour, look, so perfect right here would have been a great buy-in right here, and also on altcoins on their retrace, and then catching this nice move. We got decent volume, so this can help in your altcoin trades if you are currently in any altcoin trades right now. So we actually took some profit. We were about 200% up on AVAX, so we took half the trade. We're going to leave it open to potentially catch the breakout. And with we're also in a Doge trade. We saw on that same, we saw AVAX and Doge were looking really bullish. I was looking more on the 4 hour, the 3 hour, the 1 hour. The 1 hour shows something. Well, it's going to show it. This is where, because this is where the entry was. But if you look on the 4 hour, still it shows a really bullish divergence right here, where if you bought right here, shows strength, blue flip, crossing right here, and then going up into the 9-cent range. And the target for this one, I would say, would be these local local highs here, and we can possibly ride this wedge going back up into these previous highs here. And these are points of resistance too, which could be a good point to take some profits. But it all depends on also what Bitcoin is doing, because when Bitcoin starts to do its thing, then that's when we can and you watch Bitcoin on the 5-minute and you start to really watch it. Maybe we'll watch it on Coinbase BTC, and we'll just really look at it on the 5-minute. I have these levels set here because this is where I think it's going to go in the immediate short term, is 43,049. All right, shout out to you guys, whoever has made it through, and if for some reason it's not, let's see. All right, so I think a good price prediction, the classic 100,000 in 2024, Standard Chartered Bank So when the Bitcoin price broke above 38,000 again on Wednesday, this was November 29th, generated interest from institutional investors again this week. Standard Chartered Bank's head of crypto research, Jeff Kendrick, reaffirmed the firm's optimistic prediction that Bitcoin price could hit 100,000 in 2024. So we go here. If you guys didn't catch the Moon Show, I was on the Moon Show this morning.
Yeah.
Audio.
I already played that. I played that clip in my live stream, Mr. M.
With the first gold fund in the United States. And so
like
store
this.
value investing is in our DNA. And I said, oh man, what's this Bitcoin thing? And I knew about it, and I said, well, you got to do the deep dive. So I listened to the podcasts, read the white paper, and I said, no, this is going to be an accompaniment of gold. And, when I try to talk to people who are so doubtful about Bitcoin, I said, listen, that was in 2017, it was $3,000 a Bitcoin. It's up 10x from now. It's just, why are you surprised? Remember China? Large parts of China were completely undeveloped and unindustrialized 30 years ago, but things change, right? And so I think Bitcoin is the obvious asset that is growing up in front of our eyes.
I guess the two, and I watch it and I concede that it actually has behaved remarkably like.
So what I like to point out is that Bitcoin is kind of like a child. It's growing up, and the volatility over time is going down when the price is actually going up. So, but we could see some volatility, but towards the upside when we see massive inflows of capital from either the Bitcoin ETFs of the approval and then the green light to be able to inject that money into the ecosystem. And then we could have a random country trust fund, prince of a country, whatever, dynasty, whatever you want to think that could inject money into Bitcoin as a safe haven. That could happen at any point. So there could be a magic moment for Bitcoin where it just surprises everyone. And the reason why I think we could be all wrong with even thinking that it's going to go back into the $38,000 ranges, we could be completely wrong, and it just surprises everyone and just starts going, just starts running. So Michael Saylor, he might be onto something. Michael Saylor might be onto something, guys. You look at MicroStrategy and you see this chart, and it looks great. Whenever they implemented that Bitcoin strategy, just saw a massive move on their stock. Went up to $1,300 from 152. Currently sitting at 571, and you can see MicroStrategy potentially crushing its all-time high of 1,300 and getting into the $1,700 range. Could be very, very well possible. And MicroStrategy and Coinbase are both like a Bitcoin ETF in itself. Like if you look at Coinbase, also is like a Bitcoin ETF in itself, because they are going to be the main custodians of most of these companies for Bitcoin, for holding their actual Bitcoin and being the servicer of the Bitcoin. So we have some key dates coming up for the Bitcoin ETF filing deadlines, and they are on January 14th and January 15th. But there's some speculation that we could see an approval by January 9th. So, by the way, guys, my account on X is still suspended. I can still view everyone else's profiles, and sadly, I can't post anything, can't stream, don't get alerts, nothing like that. Completely banned. I'm out of the club. Got banned because I had a badge, had an affiliate badge by buying an NFT. Definitely regret it now. But sometimes when you do degen stuff, you take the risk. All right, so let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening with AVAX. Okay, so looks like we just had a little bit of a retracement here. So let's see. Oh no. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay, is the sound back? Is the sound back? Oh God, I hope I wasn't muted for like forever. Oh no. What happened? Let's see. I hope I wasn't muted for. Let's see. Oh man. Terrible. I think my mic just got unsynced, as that's probably what happened. Yeah, this setup this setup that I have right now is just kind of yeah, this setup that I have right now is kind of bonk. Okay, so it looks like okay, so I only dropped out a little bit. Okay, so yeah, you can hear me now? Okay, good, good, good. All right. Okay, so I only dropped out a little bit. Oh man. Okay, so sorry guys. This is just like the setup tonight has just been a little wonky. I'm streaming from my laptop with literally with hotspotted internet from my phone. So just I the fact that you guys have even bared with me through this, I really appreciate it. And using using a nice little headset. This is actually my wife's headset. um yeah, so let's see what's happening. We were talking about what I was talking about was STG. If we wanted to potentially get into another altcoin trade, because we talked about STG. STG is something that I'm wanting to have as my DCA bag, but STG is actually looking really good right now. The thing that I was talking about while I was freaking muted, dang it. So so let's go into the STG chart. I was talking about how we have some support here. We're sitting at a support price. You can see that we got rejected at the 618 here on the fib, 61 ETA, the Jason Casper famous 61 ETA. And so we could potentially see a move here from its price here, 15% going up to the 618. And I would say, this is so if I'm talking out loud in my head, if I was, going and putting in a trade, let's say, okay, the RSI looks good on the 3 hour. It looks pretty decent on the 4. It looks like it's got some volume coming in. The 1 hour looks a little different, looks like it's a little up here. Let's check on CoinGlass, and let's look and check and see the RSI. And shout out to you guys in the chat for letting me know that I had absolutely no freaking sound. I really do appreciate it. All right, so let's look at the data, and we're going to look at the RSI heat map. Now let's try and find STG on here. Now the reason why we want to find STG on here is to see if it is generally weak, neutral, strong. And you can see a lot of things on here that are in the neutral average range. I think they could with this chart have a bit of a better way to like have you see because sometimes it's really hard to find. I mean, you can see some outliers. You got Sol, FTM, Render, some that catch my eye, Rose, and then the things right now that are a little overbought is Injective on the 4 hour, which makes sense because you go to Injective and I mean it's like it just like was crushed. I think it just crushed into like $37. Um, I would say yeah, just went into 37. So if anything, let's see, it's in price discovery mode with Injective. So, but let's keep looking at STG. I'm liking how STG is looking. If we go on the 3 hour, and then we look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's looking like it wants to bear div a little bit on the 5 minute. It's looking like it wants to test this band right here on the Bollinger Band. Looking like it wants to test that 42 for yep, wants to go into this band again here. That's 42,549. Okay. So this is what I've been trying to do is really pay attention to Bitcoin before I put in any altcoin trades. The moment Bitcoin decides it wants to even move down like 0.5%, the altcoins will move a good 5-6% on that 0.5. It's kind of crazy. It's very emotional swinging. But let's look at I think let's look at the 4 hour. So the 4 hour showing something a little different. 4 hour showing, I mean it's showing a really nice move from this previous bottom just from yesterday. 5%, 5% move up. You can see here, let's pull a fib and see if the reason got any kind of 618-ish. All right, so we crushed through that.
Two, 1, 2.
All right, so I'm gonna switch to this microphone because oh yeah, and then shout out to the people in the chat. You guys are the best. I mean, you're like the faithful remnant. You're like it's terrible. The sound sucks, and it's just it keeps getting muted. Yeah, I don't know what. Let me see if I can resync this. 2 1 2.
Check 1 2 1 2. Okay, I'm back. All right. For some damn reason, this mic keeps it just keeps getting crazily unsynced. Okay, so look, this is the movement that I think we're gonna get. We're gonna get a move to 43,049. That'll help the altcoins pump a little bit. I mean, injective. What is even happening? It's so crazy. So crazy. All right. So if we had any balls right now, we would just go into STG because it's looking good on the 3 hour, it's looking good on the 4 hour. We might put in a trade and go for the target of 57 cents. Long position with the target. The target at 57 cents. Check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Shout out to the people in the chat. You guys are the best. Thank you, Nikki94, Nikki Boo. Appreciate it. All right, so I'm liking this. I'm liking that. STG hasn't moved as much as the other stuff recently. It has a good narrative. It's on a lot of big players lists too. If you watch a lot of the big guys, you know they kind of mention it on the side a little bit. All right, super blurry. So it's super blurry. All right. I'll try and unblur it. Maybe it's doing like an autofocus thing. Let's see. Telling you the setup today, guys, has just been pretty functified. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna take the autofocus off. That might help it. All right, so let's go back into the charts here. You see Doge trade's doing well. We're almost at 100% profit. Now what we're trying to do, because we've been kind of scalping and profits off of our BTC trades that we put in at 32,000, and we're trying to maximize a little bit of those profits and go into the altcoins. And yeah, STG's looking good. I like how it's looking. Maybe we can see about seeing where we can get a possible. A lot of times I like to see, okay, where did it wick? But it looks like even on the 5-minute here, it's getting some good price traction. So maybe we'll put in half. We won't do the full 60. Maybe we'll just do 30, and we'll see how it goes, and we won't go super like degen leverage. We'll just do like 30. And let's do that. You know what? Let's do that. We'll go full. We'll go full in. But we probably do also want to make sure we do want to set a hopefully we'll hopefully we'll set a once we actually get in oh, see, yeah, we could have actually brought it right there into that exact price that we had before. But we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I like doing this. I like putting in trades live so you guys can see, and we'll see how this plays out. I mean, it looks good on the MACD looks good right here because we can see a cross. You can see a cross here. We had a cross here. Price was here. Same spot, and then we had that move. So could be good validation to be in a long right now on STG. If we see if we actually take the target of 57 cents, hopefully Bitcoin behaves, then we'll see a nice profit. 253. We'll definitely take profits on the way up though. That's what we like to do. But hopefully, just as a protection, we will put a stop loss. We'll put a stop loss at, I don't know. Let's put it at 20. So we'll only lose 11 bucks. But it could get there kind of quick. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right, guys. Shout out to all the people watching. I really do appreciate it. Smash up the likes. I mean, man, this is probably the most disaster stream I've ever done. But you know, it's we're learning, guys. You know, we're trying to figure out. You know, hey, if one thing doesn't work, what's the plan B? What can you do? Like, how can you make, like, if I had to do this stream or I had to get on it, you know, which if you're setting a goal of being consistent in making content and being in crypto and doing whatever you're doing, if you're like if content is what you have to do and producing whatever it is in your art, then you have to be consistent with it. So if your internet or whatever's going down with your other setup, then you got to figure out another way to set up and you got to do it. So, but shout out to you guys for sticking with me. And so we're just checking out our trades. We're seeing what's going on. We're trying to trade some altcoins. STG, I personally feel like STG hasn't seen the run that it could. You go on the daily, and big cup right there and a little handle that got that retest. I want to see that. I want to see that again. And see a potential another big move to the upside, especially when we're in a trade. 64 cents was the most recent, or 58 cents. Yeah, 58 cents. We got 64 cents. Okay, we got people in the chat saying thoughts on ETH, long or short. So ETH right now ETH is interesting because a lot of people think ETH is still undervalued in terms of what it's doing. It's providing the EVM. It's providing the staking. It's kind of the backbone of the whole layer 2 ecosystem because it's all built off of what the Ethereum protocol does. So there's just like there's Bitcoin maxis, there's Ethereum maxis as well. So let's go on Ethereum. We'll look at Ethereum on Coinbase. On the 4 hour, I think if you were gonna go long, then that recent this recent retracement would have been a great time to go long. Right here, it would have been a great time, obviously, to go long in these price ranges right here because you can see if when we were here, you just look at previous data and okay, here was where we kind of got more support. So you look at this as your validation for what could potentially happen in the future. Look at the levels of where, the RSI was, and then you could potentially make a educated decision to go long or go short. So right now, I would say just kind of chill. Just chill. I would say personally, you missed a great long opportunity, but swing scalp longing to this level here could happen because of you got a trend line going up, and that's the recent wick candle here at 22,000, or sorry, not 22,000, 2,247. And yeah, you could kind of, ETH could just kind of go up into this little channel, go up in that little channel, and sometimes you can almost even watch it do it. You go really in, and you can almost watch it hit the level because you see that it's not in the green yet. It wants to go in the green. It wants to go in the green. You look at the 3-minute. It's got volume. So that's up to you, RP. But yeah, I would look for that level, see if there would be a potential for that to get squashed on. Let's look at the hourly, and I don't know. Let's do this. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yo 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 yo. Okay, so I'll never use this microphone again, guys. I swear. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, guys. With some sound. With some sound. Thank you. Dude, you guys are the best in the chat. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Shout out to you guys in the chat. Bless you. All right, let's get back to it. So yeah, Bitcoin and Ethereum both going up. You know, Bitcoin, it's just a fact. Bitcoin carries the market. When Bitcoin goes up, people get excited. We are in greed right now. We are in actually, the fear and greed index score is at 72. We're in greed. It's the fact that Bitcoin was able to really rally and sustain above 38,000, way better than people were expecting. Because you look at this chart and you look at this particular chart. I really like this one, the Bitstamp one that I marked up. You look at the 4-hour, and it just looks great. I mean, it looks amazing. You see the clear points where and I want to show you guys this because it just shows how each time we hit 38,000, we got rejected, rejected, rejected. And then we finally broke out of that 38,000. 38,000. Then we went back down a little bit more. So it was almost a third move that we had right here to add in to the second retracement right here to 37, and then that's when we took that blast off and went to 44,500. So if you look at this, 1 2 3 4, we're gonna have a nice movement, I believe, back up, testing that. We break that, we're going to 48K. We get like smashed off of this rally here and go back and go back under 40K, we're going to 38K. So that's my prediction, guys. I'm sticking to it. What we wrong about? Oh, bro. So we're just wrong about Bitcoin probably going into anything past 38, going below 38K. That's what I think we're all wrong about. I think a lot of people think we're gonna be going into that territory, even in the immediate short term. But if we're getting news that the Bitcoin ETFs are going to possibly get approved in January, even in any time in January, we could be seeing a lot of money coming into Bitcoin. So I just think that if we break 43 and 44, these recent highs, we break that and we start crushing up and we actually sustain it, and we don't dump off of that and get rejected again, then we're going to 48. If we go back down to 40 and we go below 40K, we actually really go below 40K, like right here, we go below here, then basically right here, if we go below here, this level, we're going to 38, which would be right here. And then we'll probably bounce from 38, and then that's when we'll do some parabolic movage. I don't know. That's my TA for price prediction for Bitcoin. But shout out to you guys in the chat. Shout out to you guys for keeping up with the sound and making sure that I am not freaking muted like a damn clown. Really do appreciate it. And let's actually see how our STG trade is doing. Are we wrecked? Are we making money? Okay, we're good. We're good. We're only we are only negative 34 cents. Okay, we're looking good. If Bitcoin will rally into those prices that we were just talking about, we could definitely see some good profits on this trade, and we could definitely see some great profits with Doge is almost at 100% profit. I already took profit on AVAX. we'd like to leave these open because we definitely think AVAX is going to go to $45. I mean AVAX maybe in the short term can even hit $50, and we'll definitely take some profit off of that. Basically, the goal with this account and just trading in general is just try to make consistent daily money and don't lose it. That's just the goal. Like, make consistent trades, make consistent gains, and try the best you can to have stop losses set and try not to lose your damn money, because it's the whole point. You don't want to, and don't risk like any more than like 1, 2, 3, 4% of your you only want to risk small percentages of your portfolio, and not take out like take like, oh, I'm going to take 50% of my portfolio and FOMO into this thing because it's pumping. I would say 9 times out of 10 that's probably going to wreck you, and you're better than just like being cool, calm, and collected, and just only taking a certain amount of capital. Like, say you have 1,000. You say you have $1,000, and you want to preserve a good portion of that. So only just trade with 100. See if you can take that $100, double that, maybe triple that on a bit of a higher leverage, and then you can then kind of do a bit of a rinse and repeat, and then you still have portions of your account open. Maybe portions of that account is in these trades, and then you can even take the profits, and instead of leverage trading with profits, you can just take the profits that you had and just DCA into the coins that you like. It's another thing that you could do. All right, so let's see how just the overall market is reacting with Bitcoin. Let's go to Morales Money. We'll look at the bubbles. Make sure I'm not muted again. All right. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me. So looking like obviously outliers. So we got this say 27%. I was just looking at this. On MEXC, and I was like, okay, is this something that I should probably short because it was really cranking, but actually just took another, just got up another 7%. It looks like another 10%. And then we got Injective on there. TKX. We got Pulse. We got Hex on Pulse. Stacks. We've talked about Stacks. So Osmo, I think overall as a Cosmos chain protocol is really cool. I love the logo. I like the concept of it. It's a modular blockchain. You can do all kinds of different DeFi in the Cosmos ecosystem. Could be a good long-term play. Let's look at Cosmos actually on the charts, and let's check it out. Cosmos. So Cosmos actually is looking pretty good on the 4-hour. A lot of these altcoins are looking very similar on the 4-hour when it comes to the RSI. Some of them have different volume profiles, so that's what you want to look out for. Which ones have the best volume, along with that RSI being at a nice bottom points where you can catch a movement to the upside. And maybe looking at $12. This is Cosmos. But now let's look at Osmos. It's at $1.51. It's looking pretty good. So yeah, Cosmos, Osmos, ecosystem. On Osmosis, I think in the Trust wallet you can stake your Osmosis. Yo, what's going on, LMP? What's going on? Shout out to you guys in the chat. Shout out to you guys sticking around in the Dano Crypto live stream in this ghetto setup that I got going on. I really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. So let's see what the people are saying in the chat. I've been seeing coins start pumping when volume goes down a lot. It's interesting. Like sometimes like it's a mystery. Like what some like it would be like a lot of altcoins will go down along with the good to see you too. Good to see you too. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, there's like these coin outliers when you see Bitcoin go down or like the volume's not really there, and then like other things. It's kind of like the water and the money. Money's like water. It just kind of flows into whatever is getting the traction. So what's the narrative right now? Layer ones, and the like AVAX and Injective. What are the other ones? I mean, Solana. I mean, just like all kinds of different layer ones that they're doing their own thing. They're building their own type of ecosystem. So it's definitely something to keep a look on, keep a radar on. So if you guys didn't catch me on the Moon Show this morning, so awesome to be on the Moon Show. It's such a pleasure. It's such an honor. Love Mr. M. So he's got a great energy. Love that guy. He really knows his stuff. Super OG, been in the space for a long time. And anyone that I think Carl Runefelt has in his circle and close by and trusts with his show is a solid dude. So yeah, I really think it's cool. So yeah, the clip that I wanted to play on here was where we were talking about medieval empires, and medieval empires actually you can start playing the game. Everyone can now start playing the game. I got early access, but you guys now I think can download it and start testing this game out. And we'll check out the Me token. Awesome, yeah. So yeah, Medieval Empires it's a fun game. It's actually a lot of fun. Let's check out the actual token. We'll check out the Me token. So you can actually stake this token to get VIP status in the game, and what that does is give you bonuses on when you're farming, whenever you're check 1 2.
Check 1
2. Whoa, yo, 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 yo. All right, so yeah, I got it, guys. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. So I have the chat open. I'm monitoring this chat because this microphone, it just keeps wanting to unsync. I think honestly, it's my USB-C adapter. I have like 7 things plugged in this one adapter, so it's probably it's probably like, dude, can you just calm down? You got too many things plugged in me. All right, so let's get back into it. So I was talking about medieval empires, and so linked with the Me token. And I'm pretty sure if we go to the website and you can actually download and play the game, it is fully open. Should be fully open to the public. Yeah, download now and forge legends. So I definitely won't be able to download this and test it for you guys right now. Will be physically and utterly impossible with doing on this setup. But I've done it before on the live stream. I've actually made a separate video actually going into the game, and we'll probably make another one because I think I could have done a better job on doing the review. But it's always a learning experience, you know, when you're making content. But yeah, Medieval Empires, definitely a cool game. It's kind of like Age of Empires, but with a potential to actually make money. All right, so let's actually look at the Me token. Let's look at the Me token on. So the Me token is you can trade it. Actually, you can trade it spot on Mexi and BYBIT. So I got links, referral links for both of those exchanges if you guys want to check it out. And the Me token recently has been doing fantastic. I mean, it was on a mega run. Just this month, in the beginning of the month on the 6th, we saw a massive run up. I mean, we saw a run up to 148%, up to a cent, and then up 148%, past a cent. Now we're sitting at getting close to wanting to get back into the almost we're like fractional 9.009. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour I like. Woo! Don't want to do that. All right, so yeah, the 4 hour I definitely like. So with these tokens, you start getting mass people playing this game and start realizing that, oh wait, there's a token that I can buy that's linked with this. Then we're gonna be seeing, and then this is the thing, guys. This is the real bull is the crypto bull. The real bull is the crypto bull run. That's when we're gonna see massive gains in things like all of the different game studios that are going to be pushing out good content. I'll tell you what I've tested out so far. I've tested out Vulcan Forged, their dashboard platform. I actually tested out the MMO. I rented someone's land. Some land you have to actually pay to rent. Some people host it out for free, so you can just go in and test out. I ran around in that. It's pretty cool. And it's all based like land grid metaverse based. And then there's other games that are in there that are in the launcher. But I'd say, yeah, Vulcan Forge I've tested. I've went into the GameSwift dashboard. I've also went into some other dashboards. The Solana, I've tested Star Atlas. And that's fun. I actually sent out a ship and mined some things in a different territory. And you have to, by buying NFTs, and there ain't no freaking way you're going to be able to do this on Ethereum, is supply your ship with food, ammo, and resources. And then once you send your ship out, any Illuvium games? No, I have not played any Illuvium games, but I have checked them out. They look awesome. I'm not exactly sure which one I want to test out first, but I definitely want to get into Illuvium, that's for sure. And they have the thing with Illuvium is that there's like 3 different things. There's like an open world where you can run around with an actual character, but then there's also a kind of like turn-based kind of PvP where you're battling your Illuvium monsters, you know. So I know a little bit about Illuvium. It's definitely one of the more successful, popular crypto games. But we're looking. So the thing is like I'm looking for something that hasn't popped yet. You know, I want something that's just like it hasn't seen it. You know, hasn't seen the pump. We like Vault, you know, we're looking in the gaming section. We're looking at the gaming section, and sometimes CoinMarketCap doesn't put all these things in games. And so we've looked at Yield Guild Games. That's another game studio that we need to actually do a little more research on. We've kind of just traded it, but we actually need to actually test it out. And you got Magic, Seedify.fun, and definitely heard a lot about that. And let's see what else we got in this list. That is. WeMix, we've been seeing a lot on actually Morales Money, and it was popping up a couple of weeks ago, definitely getting into price discovery ranges. Ronin, I can speculate that it'll do really, really well in the bull run. Maybe an easy take for infrastructure with wallets. The Ronin wallet syncs up with the Mavis hub. The Mavis hub is what you used as a launcher for playing Axie Infinity, and I think a couple other games as well. So it's the thing, guys. You gotta keep up with gaming. Gaming is where the money is, and the things that are backing the ecosystem. All right, so yeah, Ronin right now, 24-hour volume on OKX is actually where Ronin is being traded the most. And you see we had just a very small all-time highs of only $3.50. The market cap, 443 million, it's actually kind of low. For what Ronin can actually do, it's very look, boom. I mean, this said it right. Ronin is incredibly undervalued right now. A $5 price point in 2024 is very realistic and highly likely. I could agree with that. Definitely agree with that. You know, people forget about these things. You know, I actually downloaded Ronin. I don't have the wallet downloaded on any of my devices as of late, but I do have a seed phrase. Okay, let's see. Okay, so is Bitcoin doing some things? I just got a notification. Let's see. Bitcoin is doing some things. Let's see. Is Bitcoin... Okay, so did Ethereum move into... Is it going into that wedge? Is it going to go boop, 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 boop? Might do a little of this. I know someone was asking about Ethereum. And they were like, long, short? I was like, I mean, yeah, you probably could do a little scalp long, 2247. You know, take the... That's on the 5-minute. You can probably take the, you know, you see right here, we got previous resistance right here, resistance. That's why that level's there. Could be moving up to this level, and then maybe, you know, you take some profits there. It might possibly get rejected there. Get a little entry back in, and then see if it can get to this level here, which was the next level that you would want to look for. That's for Ethereum. All right, but let's look at Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. Oh, nice. All right, Bitcoin, look at this. So I told you guys. I was just telling you it's going to go to 43,000. Didn't I just say that? I swear I just said that. Like, how long ago? Let's look. Where are we at? Where are we going? Which one? No, I don't want this one. I don't want that chart. Where's the chart that we just marked our level? We just marked the level. Was it on the Coinbase chart? Let's see. Boom! Yeah, I just said, yeah. See? And it's on the CME's futures, we're at 43,000. If we look at, where is the freaking Coinbase chart? There it is. Yeah, there you go. I just called it, guys. I said, look, it's going to go to 43,000. It's there. It's there. There you go. All right. So if you were just watching the stream the entire time from the beginning to now, and you put in trades, you'd be in profit and you'd be making money. Besides SGG. Besides SGG. Besides SGG. But oh no, sorry. I just my screen lagged. I am in profit. We're in profit, guys. We are $3 in profit. We could be actually, but I'm telling you, STG could be due for a breakout. Could be due for a breakout, guys. Oh man, crazy, guys, crazy. So it's awesome what. Oh, and now we're 109% in profit on Doge. A lot of the times when we get into these levels, we start getting over 100%, we start getting over 200%. And I know these are like kind of sometimes small numbers, but when you're trying to build up an account from a point, and like I've said before, this has been a true test for me with sometimes having a little bit of low liquidity at certain points and seeing like, okay, how can I can inspire someone who says they don't have enough money or they just only have 30 bucks or they only have 50 bucks. Like, hey, what can you do with 30 bucks? Like can you turn $30 into thousands? And I will say, yes, you can, because I've proven it with myself in this strategy that I've done, which is basically kind of like the little old lady trader strategy, where I've actually been able to take profits, DCA into the coins that I like, and also trade on the volatility and the opportunities in the market when I see good entry points. So this was started from $30 and I completely surpassed my goal. I just wanted to turn it into 1,000. I was like, it'd be cool to turn $30 into 1,000 by trading, and I actually turned $30. And I haven't done the full calculations because there have been points where I have lost in trades, have been liquidated. There's been times where my stop loss wasn't set properly, and just things did not work out. But at points, we on the 90 days P&L, we actually have been fully in profit, and we regained losses from the previous months when we were doing irresponsible trading and just getting wrecked in August and September. And so this is just for full transparency to show you guys that you really can learn by getting wrecked and by trading. And it's a great journey to be in. It really can show that there is money to be made, and it's really, you just have to be consistent. You have to set rules and guidelines for yourself. You have to set up a system to where you figure out what coins are the easy coins to trade. Sometimes there's certain coins that just like are tradable. They're tradable coins. Like recently, I got in and out of Grok multiple times and were able to catch, profits of 350% or $350, crazy moves in just a matter of one day, just in trading in one day. So, you think about that, and you think about what you can do with that potential of making those moves every single day. And if you just did that and made $300 every single day, if you were able to preserve $300 every single day, then I mean that's crazy. That's more than what a good majority of people make by going to work like a 9 to 5 or working a full-time job. They're Yo. Hey, check 1 2. Oh man. Well, I hope you guys at least caught some of the rant. I hope you caught some of the rant that I got on. Let's see. Let's see how much I even got. Well, I hope you caught some of the rant. Besides it. Oh man. I will never use this microphone again. Dear Lord. All right, well, let me know, guys, in the chat. How much of the rant did you actually catch of me saying you need to break out of the matrix by getting into crypto? All right, nice. Look at this. All right, we are up 19% on our STG. It's great that when I've been learning, like, when you really want to trade these rant away, bro. Yo, what's going on the go crypto, my man, dude? I haven't seen you pop in a long time. What's going on, brother? What is going on? Yeah, a shout out to On the Go Crypto. He's been following my channel for a long time. We probably made our channels probably around the same time, and he's been doing really well with his numbers, crushing it, and makes a lot. So he's been making a lot of videos on Caspa and Quant. So maybe let's do that. Maybe we should look at some Caspa. Let's look at Caspa and Quant. See what's going on. You guys go over and check out On the Go Crypto's page. Maybe we'll do. We talked about doing a collab, and I think we got to make that happen. What do you say, On the Go? Let's do it. All right. How long have I been streaming, guys? Have I been literally streaming this disaster stream for like 2 hours? Am I psycho? I might be, but I think it's hard because I see Bitcoin is just like, wait, whoa! As I'm speaking, are we just crushing right now? We are. Oh my God, Bitcoin, $43,285. Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Woo! Let's do this. I love it. I love getting into trades at the perfect time. Love it. I love it. So guys, this is the thing. When you learn things every cycle. You learn things every cycle. We just saw that low. Look at the RSI. Look at this. Now, the thing is, this is where we just got rejected off the 618. 618. 618. Maybe we need to pull it from here. Let's see. All right, so yeah, we broke 6-1 ETA. We broke 6-1 ETA, and now we are. Hold on, wait. No. Yeah, no. We got the set. Okay, we're coming up to the 786 fib line here. Now, if we can go past this, let's see what it's looking like here. Let's see. I think we're gonna be crushing it. We're gonna be crushing it. Look at this volume right now. It's 9 o'clock, guys. It's 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Let me know, guys, where you're watching from. Let me know. Put a flag in the chat. Put whatever you want in the chat. Guys, just spam the chat. How about this? Spam the chat, please. I would love an emoji spam. Let's go. And actually, I would love anyone who would love to be a chat moderator for the live streams. That would be great. Reach out to me. Send me a message on here, or just like I would say, oh, hit me up on X or Twitter, but I'm freaking effing banned, so can't do that. So it'd have to be something different. I'm gonna set up the Discord. We're gonna call it the Dano Dojo. We're gonna call it the Dano Crypto Dojo, and that's where all the peeps will be able to hang out. You guys can come. You guys can come in the Discord whenever you'd like, and we'll have it set up really nice. I really want to make it awesome. I really want to make it engaging, where you guys can interact, and then it gives me an opportunity to know you guys and know who my normal viewers are, and really make sure I take care of you guys, and you guys get, special treatment and all that. You get giveaways and whatever. Just like I'd like hook you up with some merch or something like that. Like it would just be cool to do that. So. Pretty soon, I think I'm going to be getting some. We're going to be doing some BITFLEX giveaways with some shirts and some hoodies. They're super cool. Going to get some merch soon. Always got to get the swag. All right, so it looks like we did get a bit of a rejection off the fib level of the 0.786 because we got rejected 2 different times right here. All right, so let's see. Solana 75 still. All right, looks like we on the 5-minute bear divin a little bit. We did, we got excited. We got excited at 43,400. But let's see what it does. Let's see this is what happens with altcoins. Look, 19% then goes right down to 16%. Let's see, AVAX is actually crushing it. It's going into the levels that we were initially thinking about. We could have kept open the full trade, but the thing is that look, I took that $60 and now I have it in STG where I feel like we could be seeing a good breakout. And then Doge, I always just feel like Doge is a great trade to be in general, especially if you can get it at these price ranges where I got it at of 8 cents, right under 9 cents, and it's looking good. And Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I hope everyone is feeling good and, you're getting to spend time with family. And during this Advent season, really what it means is that you're really trying to clean the house. You're cleaning house. You're cleaning house on your mind. You're cleaning house in your awareness and the maybe old patterns that just don't serve you anymore. It's basically making room for the good energy and the light to come in your life, and that's kind of what the Christmas kind of season leading up from that first Advent, first, second, third, fourth, Jesus coming in, baby boy, and it's the light of the world. It's that energy. So you pull that energy in and you send it out for the rest of the year to be able to inspire you and to know that like whatever mistakes that you made can be reconciled and that you can move through it, and you don't want to sit in and wallow in that. You got to move forward. You got to crush it. Guys got to crush it. So yeah, that's just my Christmas message to you guys. Hope it inspires you, makes you feel good. And guys, I don't know, but I get pumped when I see you guys hitting the like button, when you're smashing the like button, when you're interacting in the chat. I get excited. We make more money when we get excited and when they smash the like. And I think it's been proven. I'm pretty sure Satoshi talked to YouTube and said, every time the like button is smashed on crypto content, I will increase the Bitcoin price. I will increase the Bitcoin price. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Smash it up. Smash it up. All right. So I don't know. So like this is, so I'll tell you what my rule is. This is what my trading rule is. I put in a trade. If I'm up over 100%, I a lot of the times just want to take profit because it makes me feel like I'm doing exactly what I'm setting out to do, is to make money. I'm here to make money. I don't want to stare at it. I don't want to stare at it and be like, oh, that looks great, and then watch it go away. It's just like I've done that. I've done that too many times, and enough times where it'll make you not want to do it again. Tell you that. So it's looking like Doge on the daily. It almost looks like it wanted to have a little cup here, but like a half a cup, a little cup in handy, little Sammy cup in handy. Shout out to Crypto Lifer. I asked him one time on the stream. I was like, "Yo, we got a collab." He's like, "No, we don't." That was so funny, but he was just messing with me. But you know, I gotta get with the other big boys. Those you know, good traders. He's a good trader. Sam Price, Crypto Lifer. He's an awesome trader. If you follow his stuff, you know he's got some good calls. Does good TA. Does live streams every day. You know, got to give good shout outs to the people that you watch that are doing the same work as you. So so the reason why I wanted to get in a Doge trade is because, you know, we were at 10 cents not that long ago. I mean, this was just on the 11th that we were at 10 cents. So we could easily go back into the 10-cent range, which could give us a profit of $161, 347% profit, and we're at 60% profit. We're at 128% profit right now. We got into Doge and AVAX at the exact same time. Same different leverage. I felt like AVAX is gonna break out really well. Put 34. Doge I feel like is on a road to 15 cents. We could even see 15 cents with Doge coming up in the coming year here. But yeah, the reason why is because you gotta give it to Papa Elon. Papa Elon will always provide. 16 cents here. I'm liking 16 cents. 16 cents. I like doing my moon math for how much money I could potentially make. Makes me feel excited. Now that would be a nice trade. That would be a nice trade. $1,097. I mean it could get to 15 cents, no problem. No problem. So that'd be a nice $1,000 trade right there. Nice $1,000 trade. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. I think we're gonna call this cookie crumbled. This live stream, the fact that you guys stuck with me this long, you are the ultimate faithful remnant. I really, really do appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I really do appreciate you for tuning in and just interacting. You could be doing anything right now, but you are tuning into my live stream talking about crypto. So for that, God bless you guys. God bless you guys. God bless you, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks. On this channel, again, I show you how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems, and I will see you guys on the next Dano Crypto live stream. And by the way, I will be going on the Moon Show now starting every Monday. So if you want to catch me on the Moon Show, catch me there on Mondays, Monday morning, Eastern Standard Time, at 8:30 a.m. I believe, 8:30 a.m. or 9 a.m. and Dubai time, that would be 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. if you're in Dubai. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.